안녕하세요. My name is Tiffany, and I like to tell you something about my second favorite country and why it is number one on the list of the countries I want to visit. It's nowhere else but Korea. Korea is an East Asian territory that is divided into two sovereign states, which are North Korea, called Chosun, and South Korea, known as Hanguk. I started to fall in love with Korea when Korean novellas infiltrated our country and dominated millions of viewers with its refreshing and unique story plots that has a very different vibe from our local dramas and Mexican dramas that we're accustomed to. Later on, I became a K-pop fangirl as the Hallyu wave spreads around the globe. Eventually, I also took interest with Korean variety and documentary shows through Korean cable channels, which made me able to see other wonders of Korea and made me fall in love with it even more. Though I don't know much about North Korea aside from its capital is Pyongyang, I can't help but to admire the great dedication and patriotism of the people for their leaders and country that are quite known to the world. Movies where a skillful North Korean spy shows some badass moves keeps me more curious though. As for South Korea, undeniably, it's the country that turned me into a crazy all about Korean fangirl. From its dramas, music, beauty products, fashion, until some of its cuisine. Seoul is South Korea's capital, and as I see it through Korean shows, I'm convinced that probably it's one of the most beautiful and advanced city in the world. And I am amazed as well on how the government maintained historical places and great natural scenery in spite of being a very progressive country. Korea is not just some place where merely produces great and remarkable dramas and where talented world-class idols are made of. Korea is not some war-freak zone or a secluded territory. It's more special than that. It is a country that has a rich history and a great nation with outstanding people that rise from poverty to be one of the most successful and recognized country in Asia. It is a nation that stands before the world with its strong unity. And these are just only some of the reasons why I love Korea. And I'm certain that its endless charm will continue to enchant me in the future. Korea, sarang!